Today I'm going to be talking about Ezio being a terrible assassin. I love Ezio Auditore. I love him from Assassin's Creed 2 all the way up to Assassin's Creed Embers. But to put it bluntly, Ezio Auditore was a terrible assassin objectively, at least in Assassin's Creed Revelations. There are 3 tenets to the Assassin's Creed that all assassins must adhere to. 1. Stay your blade from the flesh of an innocent. 2. Hide in plain sight. 3. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Ezio across the entire game of Revelations breaks all 3 tenets of the Assassin's Creed, and he's supposed to be the mentor of the Italian Brotherhood. He is the poster boy, yet he's breaking the tenets like he doesn't care, and in some way he doesn't. But I don't want to just say something scandalous. I would like to back up my claim. So here are all the examples in which Ezio Auditore broke all 3 tenets of the Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed Revelations. The first instance of Ezio breaking the creed would be when he manages to get the people of Constantinople to start a riot outside of the arsenal in order to gain access and find out what's happening with the Templar shipment in Tarik. This at first glance might not seem like Ezio is breaking the creed, but this action results in Ezio getting a couple of civilians attacked and killed by janissaries, and Ezio doesn't show any type of regret or remorse. It was his actions that caused it, even if it wasn't his blade killing them. Even Yusuf, the mentor of the Brotherhood in Constantinople, is concerned about Ezio's methods, but he does go on to help him, and help him out by providing explosives to destroy the Great Chain later on. The second instance of him breaking the creed is when he was tasked to kill Tarik, the leader of the janissaries under the orders of Prince Suleiman, whom he believed to be working for the Templars. However, after we assassinate him, we uncover that he was working to destroy the Templars in order to protect the people of Constantinople. Tarik was an innocent man, and didn't have to die, leading Ezio to break the first tenet of the creed. You can make the case that Tarik wasn't an innocent, and he blames himself for acting so suspiciously when dealing with the Templar plot, but even with this in mind, Ezio still broke the creed with his assassination. The third instance of Ezio breaking the creed would be the bombing and destruction of the Great Chain. In order to leave the city, Ezio had to use a bomb to destroy one of the towers the Great Chain was attached to in order for his ship to leave. But as well as this, Ezio utilized Greek fire and crippled the fleet, leaving a trail of chaos and destruction in his wake. While this was arguably necessary for Ezio to reach Cappadocia and claim a Masyaf key, along with the ending of the Byzantine conspiracy, Ezio breaks the second tenet of hiding in plain sight by creating such chaos, along with the third tenet of never compromising the Brotherhood, resulting in Ezio becoming notorious and the entire city rallying against the assassins. Even the fellow assassin Piri Reyes points out that Ezio isn't much for subtlety, a key part of being an assassin. The fourth instance, and arguably the most notable, is when Ezio decides the best way to lure out the Templar Palaiologos is by detonating the stockpile in Cappadocia, which results in Ezio breaking all 3 tenets of the Assassin's Creed. Not only is he no longer hiding in plain sight by causing such chaos, he ends up compromising the Brotherhood, leading to Yusuf's death back in Constantinople, and on top of all this, by blowing up the stockpile, hundreds if not thousands of civilians, innocents, end up choking and dying from the smoke and fumes which Ezio caused, all in an attempt to lure out the Templar and claim a Masyaf key. Fifth example of Ezio breaking the creed would be when Ezio storms the arsenal after the death of Yusuf Tazim. The whole city is rallying against the assassins, arguably because of Ezio's own actions, but I digress. And so Ezio decides to storm the arsenal in order to confront the Grand Master of the Templar Order for taking Sophia, the woman that he fell in love with, as well as for killing Yusuf. The whole city goes on to high alert, and Ezio breaks the creed by not only refusing to hide in plain sight, but also by compromising the Brotherhood yet again by making it known who they are and attacking everybody who's in their way. Ezio is an incredible assassin. There's a reason that he became the poster boy of the franchise. There's a reason that people like myself love him. He's charismatic, he's talented, he's deadly. His story is tragic yet so engaging and powerful to watch him play through. He was an efficient assassin. He did good for the cause of the Assassin's Brotherhood, but at the same time in Revelations he was a terrible assassin. If we were to look at what makes an assassin in regards to that creed, that is. Back in the Levantine Brotherhood time, Altair would have been executed or demoted after breaking the tenets. Ezio constantly breaks the tenets of the creed in Revelations in a way that shows his mindset of the ends justify the means. Even though I say all this and point out the reasons how Ezio broke the creed, I do love Ezio Auditore. I just thought this would be an interesting video to do, to analyse Ezio and see what he's done wrong in the process of doing good. I don't want to just be Ezio kills a guard therefore he's breaking the creed, because that's just just a gameplay mechanic and wouldn't be fair to use that against him. All the points made are in relation to narrative moments throughout the game which relate to Ezio's journey throughout Revelations, and how his actions, however noble, break the Assassin's Creed in one way or another. I do like that he does this, however, because it's another layer of showing just how jaded Ezio has become with the life of an assassin, and how he's thinking of giving up on this life, a life filled with loss and suffering no matter what he does, and at his age, he deserves a rest from all the killing and to finally get a happy ending. But what do you think about Ezio? Was he a terrible assassin in your eyes? Was there a specific moment that I forgot to include? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you all think. If you're interested in more videos on Assassin's Creed, check out the video on screen now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.